Hello everyone, welcome back to Aether Chronicles, where I play Arcadies Skryfire, the second in the Seeker's Guild. I'm about to jump back in. So last session we did a first strike at Richterland in a series that we're calling War in Richterland. I was the head DM. And one of the things that I did was any individuals that were a member of the Seeker's Guild who were not picked to be cast members, I allowed them to be part of a perimeter guard. And unfortunately, I also let them all take injury rolls if they wanted them. And of course I rolled one for myself, and I rolled a critical. So Arcadies is coming in probably a bit sore.
And then run away.
Yeah, kind of still in there.
Thumbs up.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. That is really loud. I need to turn that up by accident. Oh, I sure did. Oh, leg. Ooh. My frames have immediately died. Push through. We'll get through it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Give me a rock. I just want a taste.
If I recall correctly, Arcadies, you're capable of flight, are you not?
Please do not.
Correct, yes.
Please do
You
not.
mustn't tell me. How is the view from up there?
I mean, maybe like.
I don't normally fall.
Rat-a-tat, really good.
I
Morning.
screamed out for him and he did not respond.
Hey, Arcadies.
Yes.
I got a question that's like really important.
Alright.
I'd like steal you real quick. I know a lot of people steal you.
Where are we going?
Can I have your crystal?
Well, basically, I'm really good friends with Red, and I heard that he used to be one of these guys.
That's right.
Well, he's sort of lost at the moment, so I don't know. Maybe we could like give him a job back.
He's lost as in he doesn't know his way.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, I don't have a problem with letting him back in. He
Okay, that will be my mission.
it might be harder for him to convince him. He's the one that decided to leave. Although the circumstances were a bit funny. Might want to talk to...
I don't know the circumstances, and I haven't spoke to him about it either.
Oh, I see.
He just needs some friends right now. He walks around on his own doing nothing and like being sad and shit.
Well, you can always ask Kalbanda too, who's right there. I personally don't have a problem with it. I always saw us as still friends.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to him about it, so...
Were you pointing at me?
You! Talking about Red.
Me? What about him?
He's lost. He doesn't know what he's doing with his life, and I thought maybe we could, like, let him back in.
The minion's gone.
And?
I guess it'll be up to...
It is the same problem that we left off with. It is up to Red's decision whether or not he wishes our help.
You're very loud.
If he wishes it truly...
Our character's
Oh.
yelling.
I really
just
do
been
not like
suffering.
that setting. Well, again, we can't really help him unless he truly wishes it to be done. He needs to make the first steps. I can't make that decision for him. Arcadies can't make the decision for him. No one can. If
Well, I
Red
was just
truly
asking that if-
wishes to...
That if I put him in front of you, maybe you would at least talk about it. Because if you guys said no, then I wouldn't do that. Is what I was trying to do.
I will say this much. It has already been attempted by us. If you wish to make a secondary attempt, you may. Arcadies, but I have no desire to try
Right.
to break Red from whatever constraints he has.
What if Red comes to us asking to be brought back into the Seekers? I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I'd be skeptical, given who they associated with before, and to make sure that they have all ties severed to that. I'm not talking about the Dominion, I'm talking about whatever entity they had following them. That is my concern, and I don't wish for them to be around.
But I deal with Zeke all the time. Come on, he's not that bad.
I despise him.
Yeah, he's a jerk sometimes.
I do not want them...
But
This is my
Sorry.
final statement, and I am walking away. I will not deal with Zeke at all, anywhere near my building, my people, anyone. It's either Zeke goes, or we do. My final stance on it. Like it or not, that's where I stand.
wait, Arcadies, does that mean I have to quit as well?
Why? Why would you have to quit?
Well, you know, I'm dealing with the Zeke stuff as well.
Oh no, so the reason why Red had left initially was because there was a fallout with the Dominion and Thoria. And Red decided to side with the Dominion.
I don't know why. That Duran guy, he never took that mask off. It stink.
I could imagine.
Yeah, gross. We actually defeated him in a rap battle once. So that Dominion building that was in Redwall, we owned it.
Oh, did you?
Hmm.
Well, he never said that.
It cost... Yeah. It cost our friend Charles his life. And his epic roast of, "Yo Duran, your mom's a smelly hoe." And then Duran shot him,
Oh,
which disqualified him from the rap battle.
I see. A worthy
Therefore, we own that
sacrifice.
building.
Well,
It's free real estate.
it's free real estate.
Okay, well, I just wanted to ask, but I gotta go and, I gotta go see a doppelganger about collecting some rent.
Ah,
So, I'll be
be
back later at
careful.
some point.
Doppelgangers have that nasty tendency to kidnap people and, you know, turn into them.
Oh, don't worry, we've totally got this.
Okay. You don't want to take someone with you.
What if I give you the code word? What if I give you the code word?
Alright. What's the code
What's
word?
the code word that only we would say?
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We have to do a cool pose. What's your coolest pose?
You see me? Do I look like somebody who poses?
I think you could throw a cool pose.
Well, I
There's
don't
no
know.
reason you can't.
Not so sure about that. Phrases, though.
You know, not like.
No.
I would like to relay a message to one of your seekers, but I can't really relay.
Hmm.
Eyes for you.
Okay.
What's your
so,
favorite color?
How? I like blue.
There you go.
It's the color of Velo's magic. It's beautiful.
Well, when I see you again, I'll ask you that.
Okay.
You give me
And then you'll
different
know I'm
answers.
not a
than-
doppelganger.
That's right. He's gonna answer
Okay.
differently, isn't he?
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, sir, Captain, sir.
You don't have to do that.
The Deputy Cadet Eugene Supreme Deluxe signing out.
Bad company, right.
Bad company, hoorah.
Well, good luck. I'm gonna go make sure
you.
people aren't panicking.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
Oh my gosh! I can't look that way.
what I'm saying is, if I was to relay it in a certain way, I can't. There's like a 50-50 chance that you might change it, like what I said earlier.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So you think I would change it?
Good luck, Barrel.
For
And
something?
there's a chance.
It's a message. I don't care. As long as the contract is being followed, I don't really care what messages you have. And part of the contract's following is that you communicate with either myself or another one of the captains. Or specifically, Brennan, Arcadies, or myself, I should say.
You wanna go have a chat?
So,
It was only you and Brennan in the contract.
well, fine. Myself, then. I'm right here, present. Just tell me what this message is, and I will relay it.
Oh my God! Hi, Rubble. Hi. That really
Well,
scared
I don't
me.
know. I mean, Eugene was clearly excited
Yellow.
to see me, but I can't talk to him. So what I wanted to tell him, or to tell one of his
you
subordinates
doing?
to tell him, is that
What's this? Silver?
Timothy is dead because the contract.
What is yours?
Made this what?
And until the
Use it to buy some food.
Timothy is dead because the contract does what?
Could always go to the tavern and give him that. I'm sure they'll give you plenty.
and he will never see me again.
I don't know.
Unless the contract is somehow maybe broken or something.
I'll go in here before my head explodes. Pardon.
You might want to go, Toby.
Okay, I'll pass the message on. Have a good day.
I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna show up. There's gonna be 5 healers in that building, and I won't have a thing I need
I'm going to
do.
tell him
So I'll
exactly
be
what you
right
said,
back.
as close to verbatim as I can.
Do you know the crystals that I talked about?
I really have no
Tag.
intentions on
So they
changing
really
it.
can't be an archmage?
Sounds like a suspicious thing to say.
Expedition Spike went on.
Do you want your message relayed?
I talked about if you wanted crystals for yourself.
Hello.
Greetings, Arcadies.
Oh. That is not something I could help you with then. You might need either soul mage.
To
Ooh, actually, I've done a little bit of enchanting,
it came from
Here they are.
but I would need a soul mage. No, I'm not soul.
The expedition to the Blackwoods
So I
was
get-
successful.
Yeah, it was. But Toby.
You have to apologize. I took quite a nasty blow during the perimeter sweep.
And be a completely different.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you okay?
You're fine,
I'm
Arcadies.
fine.
As long as you're alive.
Fortunately, I missed the end.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Did get a report that everybody's okay, relatively.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah. No one died.
That's good to hear.
Oh, hello.
Hi. They had like 7 healers in that building. I don't think I was needed.
That's what I said. Yeah,
I
I
need to make myself a mental note. Keep away from Veo whenever I go Super Dragon. Or else there's going to be a slight little clash, and yeah. Nearly died because of
yeah,
that.
be careful.
Fun.
Oh,
You
didn't
saying
tell me
you
about
were
that.
hit in the head just remembered that
I'm
that
fine.
really hit in the head hard.
Still here, but I did
Want me to
knock me
take another
out.
look at it? Ash had an untreated concussion when I looked at him.
oh
I should be
boy.
fine.
Sleep.
Question,
Maybe when I went
nothing
to
to joke
sleep,
about. That's kind of why I
my
want to
vision
get
was
this
a little
re-enchanted.
blurry, but I feel fine now.
No,
Toby,
It's healing up.
you were one of the
Yes.
heads, one of the captains, person in charge of running the second part of that, our little expedition into the Blackwoods. Would you mind running me down?
Yeah, absolutely. So once the distraction was made, we made our way through to Blackwood, to where we assumed Icarus would be. We met pretty heavy resistance from clearly cult members specifically. Once we were made out, it was a constant fight all the way through. At one point, we got ever so slightly sidetracked by some kind of something bad was happening. So we followed our noses.
Demonic
so to speak.
summoning.
What?
Exactly. What demonic abyssal? I wasn't really sure. Whatever it was, some Richterland soldiers didn't look like cultists to me. Were defending this individual that was casting. They opened. We were not able to stop them, and they opened up a portal. Only God knows where these creatures came out. And a Seeker rings, kind of that's the wrong ring. This ring went off, in an attempt to defend us, but they were like putting thoughts in my head, like doubts, while they were trying to kill us.
That's
we only
concerning.
We only really got out of that. Yeah, it was a little freaky, but we were able to get out of that sticky situation because Adagio and some of his paladins actually showed up to handle the situation, which I was very grateful for.
Well,
so
right in the nick of
Adagio
time.
would know more about these.
We'll have to ask him about it.
I imagine he's the one that sealed the portal.
on the perimeter.
But
also, there was a lot of these cultists, and they were way more trained than last time we fought them.
Well,
these must have been their better soldiers, surely.
we were dealing with a handful of them on the perimeter, and one of them rushed out of a bush and hit me in the throat with a shaft of a spear.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I got a.
Hateful
The
lines.
first group we headed. The first group we started to face, I got immediately hit in the back of the head with a hammer. Oh. Oh.
But
rocked my skull.
continuing on, once that was dealt with,
Kevin got so hurt.
we continued forward through the Blackwood, up until we came across Icarus's camp, so to speak. We were going to ambush it. I may have pulled the trigger a little bit earlier than I should have. We ended up in a full fight with the forces surrounding Icarus, but eventually one of our rangers got a good shot on him. Arrow right through the head. At least I think it was one of our rangers that got him.
I believe.
The arrow went through the head and they went down. Who shot it, I'm not sure. But he went down.
We gotta ask Dutch and Ruby.
Really?
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was one of those two.
He went down pretty easily. It was pretty clear that he was being... I mean, he was raised not anywhere near to the strength he had before. He wasn't really throwing that many spells either, now that I think about it. But
Pretty
that...
sure he was undead.
He was undead, I'm pretty sure, too. I mean, he came back from the
He
dead,
wasn't
of course he'd be.
Yeah.
But that's when, that's right about when everything kind of fell apart. Some dragons, Jorgamon dragons, showed up. I think it was 4 of them. 5?
4. If I remember correctly.
There were quite a few of them, and they were
Powerful.
Sure.
scary.
Wait, like Lady Jorgamon or Anthoria forces?
Black dragons?
Like black dragons. Pretty sure they were Jorgamon, if I remember correctly. Associated with Yogg-Pod, no doubt.
Ah. The Von Hans.
I believe so too.
That makes sense.
Yes. Not Dragamon, Von Hans.
Von Hans.
I was like, that's not the name, and then I could not remember the name.
I get my names mixed up sometimes, but they attacked us pretty fiercely, and it's a miracle we all made it out okay.
Yeah.
More or less.
The Von Hans, sir.
If Group 1 didn't... The Team 1 did not come by and assist us. I don't know what would happen to us.
Team 1 came through in the nick of time to help us with that.
Perfect.
I don't know what we would have all had to do against facing a dragon each. That
That wouldn't have ended well.
We didn't have enough fighters for that.
Died.
Yeah, I think we would have.
Especially
told-
Kyle, because he seemed really, really, really hurt when you guys got back to Silver.
I had told Nathan if he had
Well, Kyle
spotted
showed up with the team too.
a Von Hunt to ensure that you stay away. And here's why. The Von Hunts, although they lost their civil war with Jorgamon, they are veterans in both magic and the sword. In other words, they know what they're doing. It's another thing to
That
know
much was clear.
is their desperation.
So that's
Now,
why I failed.
There's a big portion of the Jorgamon forces that rebelled with the Von Hunts. But Brannock in particular has this nasty way of manipulating people. So some of his forces,
I think,
and I'm sure you've all experienced it at some point, are individuals that are put up against their own will. They're not able to say no because he has either leverage or power or is holding something above them. And that desperation drives those few to do whatever he wants. They're entities of manipulation and control.
Great.
They clearly know how to
Luckily
use
for-
sword and magic. Ugh.
Luckily for us, they didn't exert any of that kind of control on any of us, it seemed. At
I
least
think
they
we were
never
a little bit
succeeded
too
if they
busy
tried.
trying to avoid either an arrow on their face, a fireball on their face, or a sword. I don't think we have enough time to even think of trying to manipulate each and every one of us to turn against each other.
I feel like they tried. They've tried to use their words. But, yeah.
Well-
Fighting off 4 to 5 people at once, even though they were holding us back. Ugh.
We had the numbers and the strength to dispatch them. I don't believe. Did one of them escape?
I don't know. They teleported a lot.
They did teleported a lot, but I'm sure we killed at least 2 of them. I'm very sure we killed 2 of them.
I'm pretty sure we
I'm
killed
pretty-
3 of them.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Ruby is hanging on to one of their heads decapitated right now.
Yeah.
If you
Still
want to
alive?
ask him about it.
Charming.
Extremely.
Maybe we can ask the
Yeah,
head
he's-
questions.
He's holding
I
on
thought
to
it
a
was a
head.
little barbaric. I thought that was a little barbaric, all things considered. I thought that was a little much.
What,
Keep
holding
it a
onto the head of
trophy.
a sapient creature?
No,
Yeah, that would be a little
it's wrong.
barbaric, wouldn't it?
You decide to give bombs out and lie about things to us.
Speaking of bodies,
I'm inclined
I
to
believe
agree.
Brennan has the body of.
Sorry.
Tur-
You have to understand.
what was his name again?
Icarus. Brendan is holding on to Icarus's body at the moment.
My,
Oh,
my
sir. Hello.
Wake of the devil.
own people,
Hi,
There was
Ruby.
something I wanted to ask you.
my brothers and sisters were
It's
mutilated
nothing
and
too
decapitated.
extenuous. I was just
Their
wondering,
heads were taken.
within Anthora, do you know of any care facilities
So-
that specialize in
Oh my God.
psychiatric
No.
care?
What?
I don't
What's going on?
take that lightly.
Strauss and some doctors.
I
down in Georgia.
apologize.
For you.
You,
I understand more and more now.
Yeah.
I'm very
You
Is
took-
there time to say anything?
Yeah?
Well, I'm
Ahead?
not an Aether and not needed for missions. I will be spending the foreseeable future
Wasn't I
in
supposed
such
to?
facilities.
did you not
Very
see what I saw?
That's what you think is best for yourself. So be it.
I did. This is what my people are used to
I believe
doing
the previous
with
mission
bodies.
has proven that we are a
Should
clear
be
and
the
present
best.
danger to ourselves, and until such a time as that is not the case, I do not feel like it would be a good idea to be left to my own devices.
If you take issue with it, then I'll give it back. It's just
I appreciate it.
it's what I'm used to.
I understand.
It's better for your own health
You-
then.
I'd like for the Seekers not to do
Out
that.
of, out of character, you don't necessarily need
Alright.
a role for this. Beryl seems different. I mean, obviously, coloration-wise, but this seems...
I won't either.
They're speaking
I
and behaving in a way
apologize.
that's a little different from either Beryl or Ixel.
We
Yes, I do think that.
suppose still determining what to do about Icarus's body, but
I agree.
we'll see where that goes.
Excuse me. I thought this wasn't a debate. I thought I said bury it.
Okay, we're burying it.
I was kind of cool with whatever we were doing with it, but
Bury it,
if
cremate
you
it.
say
Put it to rest. He's dead. There's no more
Damn it.
need to concern with him. He's dead.
yes, he is. I'll pass that on.
That
to
wound
Ren
is still
if-
too fresh.
If you don't before me.
I probably should have covered that up better. It's
I
not
heard
on
that
them.
Arcadies already talking to you, Ruby, about the heads, correct?
Yeah, misunderstanding. Just what I'm used to. They'll be returned by the end of the day.
Traitor or not, they are still my people, and I need to make there needs to be a show that we're not the monsters that Brannock is portraying me to be. And I still have respect for the dead.
When
I see.
Yes, Yellow? Not used to
the surface forces invaded VrChat, it was my brothers and sisters, the others that would take upon themselves the gifts of the Draconic, like myself. We trained very closely together. And I cared for each one of them very deeply.
No eating.
But they all succumbed one by one to our enemy. And then as a show to make my people panic, their heads were removed and they were placed before the gates of VrChat.
Oh, I barely even recognized you, Kyle. In those...
I'm gonna see all of them mutilated by those bastards.
I like the color suits you.
I can't take it. I can't cross that line. Not now.
Everything's alright, Arcadies?
Yeah, just collecting myself.
The swamp does remind me I still need to, I guess,
Fair enough. I'm guessing you'd like a moment alone.
into the swamp to talk to Tiamat.
I think I'm alright.
That's not even Calbanda.
I performed a ritual with
Wanted to take a
Kalbanda and Ruby a few days ago and brought back all of those traumatic memories.
He's polymorphed into a dragon, just like his dad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I probably overreacted. That's my fault.
It's... I would say it's alright. We are all from different places, different
the sword just slide on in.
realms, different regions, different cultures. So there's bound to at some point have some culture shock about one thing believing one way while the other is used to another way, or believing another way. It's bound to happen. And that's all right, as long as there's a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
Have you tried to disenchant it? It's
I haven't
almost impossible.
told many people that.
I'm not exactly the
I don't know if it was the ritual, it's just because it's so fresh, I feel like I need to, or...
What, no other, anything
It was
else?
bad.
I can understand this. If you feel that you have to come up with what you believe in terms of your culture, there's nothing wrong with that. For me, I welcome this because I want to know more cultures. I want to be able to educate myself and respect the visions of those who have been educated in one way. Because I found those fascinating.
Well, then you might find this a bit fascinating. My individuals, my people, come from an Underdark. We're an Underdark tribe.
I hope I can get like a horse or something.
Be careful.
That means we follow very closely to Underdark rule.
No.
If you ask me today if my people are evil, I would be hard pressed to say no.
Yeah.
I would say the word evil is hard to define in a world like this.
Oh, that sounds like studying. That sounds like
Traits of
studying.
deception, slavery,
Mm.
murder aren't unfamiliar or discouraged.
I'll cast long strike.
Mhm.
That'll do.
He's an underdog after all.
Someone to cast a spell
Okay.
for you. There is any number of wizards that will read scrolls.
Okay.
I bring this up because my people are still embroiled in a war with a surface. It's those individuals that
I would have wrote the scroll for you.
acted the way they did on my fellow gifted.
I sort of have a place in mind.
The method of removing the heads of my dear brothers and sisters was a way to make our city panic,
Happening by the door.
because they would display
I
them.
understand. It's
Does he not deserve it?
yeah, the sentiment about that. I always found those type of practice, even if it's just for sport, even if it's just for, hey, look, I did this. It's barbaric.
It's a question I've asked myself a lot.
Oh, he is trying to change himself.
When I came to Aether, I wasn't really any different than I was when I lived in Veafor. Perhaps one might classify me as a villain, really. I've learned quite a bit from them.
Mhm.
So, when it comes to our enemies, unless it's absolutely necessary to remove a head and bring it back, I'd like us not to have to do that. Because you never know. Maybe that individual had somebody that cared for them.
Indeed, yeah. I share the sentiment. If you want to cut off a head, it has to be the absolute last resort. If you can... I don't like these methods of just removing a head just for the sake of it.
I do not apologize.
I know there are certain cultures that do it. So don't blame Ruby for doing it. He couldn't have known.
Mhm.
But it really is about defining who we are at the Seekers. What we want to be. We could give into it. Be bloodthirsty and cutthroat. Be like the Dominion in a way. But I don't feel like that's how we want to be.
No.
Thank you for checking on me, Spy. I appreciate it.
Well, we're all a big family. We have to look for everyone. No one left behind.
Should go apologize to Ruby and Basil.
I can keep trying.
It came off a little harsh.
I think they understand. But if you want to make sure there's nothing wrong with that as well.
Also, I'm gonna check on Kalbanda because he was... Oh, head. He was speaking to a shadow individual that I really despise.
That would be a good decision. Yeah. I think that's a good decision.
Oh.
What are the Krista?
I trust him. I might bring a few others along though.
Okay. Specific village of goblins and kobolds that they kill and destroy.
I can look at things from far away, yes?
There he is.
Sometimes they take the survivors as slaves. Shooting people that's a yard.
Yeah.
Slavery is illegal and wrong.
Just shove the process in my face when it comes to it.
Sorry, Colin.
And
Kashi, the blue one? Oh, Prost.
The other one is Prost, yes.
Anyway. How some...
Well, if he's already reported to my brother here, I don't think he has any more work to do here.
Hi.
they gotta talk.
And he's not the kind just because it has the kindness of his heart.
I need to move.
Thank you for talking to Ruby about that.
Hold on, let me... Sorry, let me be on this side. I think if I look this way anymore, I might blow up.
I understand. Anyway, thank you for talking with Ruby about that. I appreciate it. If you didn't get to them first, I was going to.
I wasn't anticipating it.
I understand.
Oh, that's right.
I was not either. It's,
Oh, I meant talking about it.
I remember...
That kind of surprised me.
No, I understand.
Oh.
It's just...
That point, yes.
Most of my life that was not
As long as you're going to be
the
alright.
case.
I did not realize that you walked into them speaking on it. I didn't even know they were speaking about it.
Sorry.
You know, as penitence, I think I should have Basil chuck the heads in the swamp.
I don't know, those wounds are just too fresh. Like I said, I may have overreacted when I yelled at him.
Well, it's more than fair. We are trying to show that we are not the monsters that they are portraying us as. And they go ahead and remove heads.
Like, I guess like...
But they are the monsters.
More of, you know, war, fighting.
Yes, but they're... But they're also still my people.
Right.
Praising your god.
My people are
And
monsters.
there's no guarantee that they're...
Is encouraged heavily. It's...
There's no guarantee that they aren't being misguided.
Written out of myself.
Who knows what's going on behind the scenes that we don't know? We only know working details.
Well, I did let him know that bit about the Von Hans being master manipulators, and we know that a portion of their forces, when they rebelled, were individuals who had their hands tied in a way.
Thank you.
Though I believe most of those lords either died or came back to the fold, so...
Only since I got like.
I stacked up on some before we set out yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to eat any, so I got extra today.
Because I understood what was going on. It was bad.
I'm just...
Not how bad.
Celebrate the victories, though.
With the aggression.
We have to understand, too, although it may be aggressive.
I understood that too.
I was just talking to Spy about this. We need to decide as a guild who we are. We could be like the Dominion, filled with rage and vengeance, cutting our enemies down wherever we see them. Or we could be something else. The choice is up to everyone. It's what we make of the guild.
Learning a lot more from Menthorian, from you, from other people, like what truly is right and what's wrong. Where do morals sit?
But
my moral compass
if their
is a
decision
little
is to become monsters, I'm not going to allow it.
all over the place.
Then guide them.
Not to my people.
Self-discovery is rarely a simple or easy matter. I know that.
I know you can do it.
But it is a path worth embarking on.
Like, I don't think I could take the violence of it, but at least I could put that energy into something good.
You're right.
Yes.
I won't lie. Some days I just
Should be
get
celebrating.
the urge that I just need to fight
The
something.
cult is gone.
One could argue that
True.
a measured
A
and
piece has been
tempered
cleared from the
application of
board, and
violence
we don't
can
have to
be
deal with that
catharsis so
anymore.
long as
But
nobody dies in the process. Which again, if you are able to understand and recognize something like that, that already puts you ahead of, let's be honest,
the whole of the issue is still there. So
War in Richterland.
Maybe I just
Yeah.
spar more often when I feel that kind of
We don't have to worry about the
You
cults.
are right. A piece.
We don't have to worry about
True.
Icarus.
A piece cleared is a
With your
piece
sparring
cleared.
partners,
That's right.
because as we just mentioned, temperance is not a virtue.
They told
that
me
is
about.
common in
I have to
this
speak
place.
with Adagio. Apparently, they encountered demonic entities.
Or Kyle.
Toby, I would trust.
Can confirm.
thus far. Kyle is. No, I trust.
I would
Kyle.
trust now.
Lovely.
It's concerning.
Demons. Just
Now
what you
with
needed to
the
hear.
fire. Things
Yeah,
are
it's very
so
concerning.
wonky with him right now.
Apparently, they
Make
weren't.
peace with your gods.
Out of character notes.
They weren't cultists.
God.
They appeared to be Richterland forces that did it. So
The thing that
it's likely tied back to
strikes you
Jamel in
is
some
the way
way. I
Beryl
don't
has
really know.
spoken, and their demeanor just doesn't quite fit
What?
Beryl, but it doesn't really fit Ixel either.
Don't know.
There's a certain. They're not like cold or heartless, but they almost seem like. There's a level of like pragmatic detachment. Like, yeah, none of this is more.
People should also be.
Sort of a pragmatic
They
humanist,
want the new
like,
missions are posted.
behavior.
The vote on the final two,
Right now, he's a
which we tackle next.
Too much in thought.
It's a tough decision.
I still think that Gim Kaldor and the dwarves are of vital
I
importance.
think I'm gonna take a little walk.
If we can have a dwarven stronghold, we can have a better foothold in the entire
I need to
country.
make some rounds myself.
While
and
Redcliffe
inform people
itself
that I
is
may
a
be
small
less available
fortress,
than I have
I
been
still
up to this
think
point.
having dwarves
It's probably good for you.
and an underground mountain fortress is
Well, I will be
far
spending
more
most of my
superior
spare time
to,
in a care facility.
well, Redcliffe.
Bonus for Redcliffe.
Take care? I guess.
I'm attempting to.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
I'm listening.
Yeah, I see that. And you came down here. That kind of surprised me. Hello?
That thing was.
Is this
following,
another one of yours?
Aaron around.
No, this isn't mine. I think this is a Seamus one. The artisans have the special K, not me.
There might be more than one of those things. According to Aaron, there's a red and a purple one as well.
Did you just doom the artisan?
I've seen the purple one. I don't know, not my problem. That's Adrian's problem.
Wait, where is this?
You were saying bonus?
Wait.
If we're going
This
to
is starting
discern,
to hurt my back and knees.
I see that. I don't know why you did this. If we were perfectly fine.
It's so you don't have to yell, Arcadies.
Get on with it!
You know, maybe I'll just kind of wax on a bit. You seem like you're comfortable.
You know, I'm going to put you on a tall shelf with an anti-magic ring on.
That'd be rude. You know, if I jumped off, I could break my little
Just tell
legs.
me.
Oh, well, we could take... If we figure out what's happening to the food there in Redcliffe, well, then we may provide additional rebels in Richterland. You could stand up now. You don't need to do this.
True. Humanitarian aid would be the better. Would also be good. I don't know. It's a hard point. My other point on Gimbal though is, without a proper place to house them and protect them, how will we consolidate their forces of these rebels?
A good point.
I know Redcliffe is a fortress, but go on.
Well, it's in the north. Redcliffe.
No.
It'd provide us a border fort. Perhaps a foreign
us a
base, but it really
point.
doesn't assist too much in a war effort. With Kim Kaldor, well, I don't know how much longer those dwarves are supposed to hold out if they're still alive.
Yes, that's my other concern. If we lose them, we lose anything that Gim Kaldor can provide us.
Besides just taking the fort.
Aren't they
Exactly.
also in possession of special material? Adamantine?
Yeah. Morning, Nathan.
Good morning.
Yeah, he kind of hates me too.
Me as well.
It's been
He
rough.
hates us all.
I don't know. He seems indifferent to me.
Wow.
Says the man who
He
lost
doesn't
his
love
soul
me. I don't know.
and also became.
Anyway, I still think Kim Caldor is a better option.
Within 5 minutes.
Well, I'm going to abstain from voting.
For long term.
I don't think it's right for me to vote.
Well, this is just my own personal opinions, so. Long-term planning, I think Kim Caldor is the way to go, though. That's the tactician in me, though, so. Choice is ultimately up to the people going there, so.
No. Hello,
Anyway.
little one.
I wasn't talking to you, Arcadies, don't worry.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Anyway. On with my day.
Oh yeah, what does your day consist of?
I don't know, just walking around seeing if someone causes problems for me.
All right.
But now that I'm not the magistrate, I can just stick them in the crystal or bury them in the ground somewhere.
It's pretty rough.
You gonna help with that?
Dude.
Nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I go cause use more fertilizer.
Oh no, I was going to bury them neck deep in the earth.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Bonda, I'm not gonna ruin your day or anything, but I was wondering if I could ask you counsel on a
I
matter.
just wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
So the day has come. The people
Private
from my
conversation?
world are fleeing, as it were, as it's
We can
set
just
to
go behind
collapse any second now.
Or something.
And I
like that, yeah.
am set to,
Lead the way.
well, lead them somewhere safe, where they could, start a new life, different world. And well, I had a couple of ideas. I'm not really sure how to go about it. It's kind of a taller order than I am really able to hold up. I'll be completely honest.
You found the K, didn't you?
Currently, there's a place not too far from my hometown.
Yeah, I see this little smile on your face.
There are a couple of, roads, towns, factions around that
You detect, man.
might cause them trouble, but in general, it's a pretty peaceful part of the material.
This thing is a radiator cat.
I considered perhaps asking if they could perhaps take refuge
Holy
in Soria,
shit.
but the more I thought about it, the more I thought that
The little
that
green
was the
flecks.
best idea for
The
them.
grass. The grass is dark when it comes back.
And I know Jasper offered perhaps using their keep as a
You gonna
point, but I
die?
would hate to have
Is this
their
too
keep
much?
overrun with hundreds of refugees for a long time, possibly
You know what?
as long.
You just enjoy yourself, little buddy.
Well, whatever you choose, you have the resources from myself at the disposal. I'm more than welcome in my own home. I'm more than welcome to pick a place within the Empire to settle. I'm more than welcome. I'm more than willing to send supports to help fortify or reconstruct whatever if they choose to live by your hometown. But that whole choice is ultimately up to yourself. Just know that you have other people that are
You should name this place Puzzles.
Sorry, employees only down there. I mean, if Louis wants to give you a tour, then it's Louis.
You should name this place Puzzles, you know?
Oh my god! The butterfly got the body! Oh my god, it's a person!
I knew there was never a butterfly I could fucking trust. You bastard.
No, put your gun down. Okay.
I'm really glad you enjoyed your wine.
I thought you were just
I saw Tama, but you told me to give them some space. So that's what I'm doing.
1 silver.
Please. Maybe if you see them around holistically in that way, you may pull them aside and talk to them. But I would advise caution. Tama is in a fragile place right now. They are hurting.
I don't remember that being out there. Hello.
Okay. As you see that, there is a little yellowish pulse that emanates from the gauntlets for a brief second. And afterwards, you see the hammer fling up through the ceiling of the building, going into the sky.
You have a hole in your roof.
It's not the first time.
I've seen it twice already happen.
Arcadies, as you look upon the anvil, you notice a huge crack running right down the side of it.
What'd you do to you?
Come here, look.
Do I
closer.
want
This is quite
to
fascinating.
see this?
I'm going to Redwall to go see if I can find Eugene. If one of you finds him, message me on the sending stone, please.
Alright, well, he did say he went to go meet a doppelganger. So, you know.
So, wait.
Beware that.
Did you
Is it
say
one of my
prismatic
doppelgangers?
glass, right? Something like that?
Yes, chromatic glass.
That looks
Chromatic,
bad.
As you
that's
see
what
it,
is.
There's is a gauntlet right in the middle of the anvil. You have seen the warden from the Tower Purgation. You recognize the material. There is a perfect indent within the anvil, and the gauntlets sit right in the middle of it.
What are you doing, Eric?
Experimenting.
Yeah, I see that. But should you be?
I look here, the Forge Master came around the other day and instructed me how to forge with this.
You know what? It's not mine. If
Are those...
my lips are
How
sealed,
light are
I'll
they?
never tell the tower anything about this.
Oh, go ahead. I actually called the warden myself.
You telling me how to pull apart his glove?
No, this isn't his glove. This is just a part of the glass that I got from a commission order way back when.
Should you be messing with this stuff, Adric?
Probably not, but he gave me his approval.
Alright, well, if he gave you his approval, then have at it.
It's crazy you can even work with that stuff. That's...
Basil.
Can't even hit it with a hammer?
I wanted to apologize about earlier. It was more of a guttural reaction.
So you're fine. I have a lot to learn. What I've been learning recently. A lot recently, I feel like.
You know, you're fine. Kabanda and I did a ritual with Ruby a few nights ago that brought up a lot of traumatic memories for me. So it was a bit of that, I guess.
I don't know, yesterday, I yelled at Kalbanda, Kalbanda yelled at me, you yelled at me today. I'm just... I got a lot to learn. I come from people that war and fighting were their entire life. I left because I realized they were bad, I just don't know everything that makes them bad. And I came to Aether right after that, so I don't... My moral compass isn't correct. I guess is the best way to say that. I'm trying to align it more with commonly everybody, I guess. I just have to figure out what that is.
Well, it's you. I've seen you help out your fellow Seeker members time and time again. Even at your own expense. Mana burns.
Yeah.
Heck, you even followed me around for a few days to stop me from casting magic.
Well, it's like something I would have done for my people. We cared heavily about each other, but everybody else was, for lack of a better word, dirt beneath our feet.
I see.
But it's learning. I'm figuring it out. But Seekers is my new family, and I don't want to make anybody upset with my actions and the things I do. I want to grow and to be better.
Well, if it's any consultation, I'm not upset with you. I'm not upset even with Ruby. It's just,
It's the situation you're upset with.
That's right.
It's our misunderstanding and the actions we used to grow with that, well, maybe aren't actually really that good for absolutely everybody, and really affects people very heavily.
That's right.
A lot to think about.
Did he just leave with a hole in his roof?
Typically is what happens. I've watched them make holes in that roof so many times and repaired. The next day they're repaired. I went.
He's not looking this direction. You were learning about big asparagus.
Someone on top of the roof. Interesting.
Thinking about maybe, You think he would,
I was telling Varel.
Think he'd find it amusing if I, put an enchantment on his hammer that exploded when he picked it up?
I think they would find that absolutely amusing. The only problem would be if Zyra uses it.
Oh. Yeah, that could be bad. Maybe not then.
Maybe not then. It's so funny that they're very against fire, and fire hurts them very much, but yet they forge things.
I need to find
They work with fire all the time.
I need to find an enchantment that removes beards.
Why would...
What if it was an illusionary spell, and it only made them think that they didn't have a beard anymore. So then they would go around acting like they don't have a beard when everybody else sees a beard.
You're playing the mental game. I see.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd do that to them.
What, the
They're
Adric?
very proud of their beard. Yeah.
Should be fine, probably.
Well, see, it's better than actually removing it. Just convincing them that it is gone.
I'd be pissed.
Oh, very much so. That's why I'm not casting the magic.
As long as they're not fire affinity, you're fine.
I've always found that, like, no matter what spell you cast, your signature is still on it. So, like, if you enchant something, if you, like, cast a long-lasting spell, a trap spell, somebody knows it's there, they could probably figure it out it was you.
I still think it'd be funny.
Oh, I agree.
Let me guess. I may maybe come on. Hello.
The topic, don't mind me loitering. The topic intrigued me, so I was just listening.
I see. Well, we're talking about perhaps playing a prank where we enchant the dwarf's hammer with a enchantment that shaves his beard.
That would be so funny.
You should get like a third party that has no idea, you know, the who and why, and have them do the enchantment, so that way it can't actually be traced back to you, especially if you talk to them while in a disguise.
Maybe just.
Exactly.
Good plan.
I know a few people.
I feel like he'd know
I bet
immediately.
you do.
I just have a feeling. You know, he watches all this stuff. I think he's like, he's got little...
has no... Oh, the flux.
Oh, that was bad. I almost exploded.
Oh, do you think they have,
But
like,
yeah, you'd have...
like, scrying eyes around? I
might want to check.
Zyra.
Wouldn't there be like a mark
has
or a
happened?
signal of some kind if they're going to use it as a spot to scry through?
What has happened?
Do you? You
What did I
have
miss? I had a
enchantments.
massive
You know
headache.
enchantments.
I do, yes. What is the issue?
Do you have an enchantment that either makes somebody think that something isn't there or is there, or do you have an enchantment that removes facial hair?
Yes. I have an enchantment that... Yes, I do have an enchantment that removes facial hair. Give me 1 minute.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, illusionary.
Right.
Okay.
Hello.
I could make something like that.
Or do you want... What do you want? To have something that is not there, but is actually there? Because there is actually a spell that can do that.
Well, the other way around.
And the best part about it is that if they look at it and they feel it, it can harm them.
We don't want that. We just want him to believe.
I cannot change that part
Okay,
of the
you know
spell.
what? I'm just gonna.
It is part of the spell.
I'm gonna level with you.
I could just do an illusion. I could just make it do a major illusion or a major image.
Well, maybe the illusion.
So you would have to sneak something onto their person.
We would like Adric to believe his beard isn't there.
I don't think that is a good idea.
I think it'd be fantastic.
You know what you can do? Aren't you like a good spell person?
Yeah, with
A good
fire.
mage? Well, that is fair. I was about to say, if you get someone with the mind, you can just cast the suggestion, and then he would actually believe that it is not there.
Yeah, but that's like breaking into their mind. I just wanted to make him think that maybe, you know, it wasn't there for a little bit.
That is
Yeah,
fair.
the problem with just somebody just physically casting major illusion on them is, well, if the cast fails, they...
Sorry, Zyra. Now you're a culprit.
In
Sorry.
What have I done?
Now you know.
Oh no! I am a war criminal! Oh no!
No!
Do you think I care? I follow the goddess of death! I think she's cool with it!
You think she's cool with it? Well, I mean, if she's cool with it, who are we to argue?
Are we killing someone, or what are we doing?
Oh, no, we're just gonna make a
Because they are
dwarf
the
think he's
best
missing
person.
a beard.
Oh! Oh, I don't think she's cool with that. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I think she just mostly falls over the range of death, fate, and winter for some reason.
It's fate that brought us all together to make him believe his beard isn't there.
Two kobolds and a drow get together to make a practical joke.
That's right.
Does not ever end well.
It'll be explosive.
I'm sorry,
Very
Damien, you're now a
explosive.
culprit.
Come on,
Come join. Come on. Come on, join.
You mean I think
Yellow
you're
is
using
not
the
too.
wrong
Thank
word.
you,
'Cause you
Yellow.
make it sound like you're gonna put everything on me. That like I'm the one who did it. But you're
Well-
saying like associate.
Well, if you don't join in, we will.
Well, that's called man. That's called blackmail. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's called a scapegoat, actually.
Scapegoat.
They're right.
Sorry.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to come in right up.
Sorry, Ash.
No, you're
you are now a
specifically
culprit.
saying that join us or you're gonna get into trouble. That's called blackmail.
what?
That's very specifically blackmail.
Making Adric believe that his beard is no longer on his face.
That is a good idea. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to make the magic?
I'm gonna go re-trigger my head trauma.
Don't do that.
I can help with that.
Here, let me help.
Don't do that.
I'm starting to feel my own head trauma.
I am too.
I'm not. I'm not.
I've almost blown up a few times.
But it would be
Bad.
fun.
We'll put a pin in it.
Concussion buddies.
How many times do you get hit in the head?
Too many.
A fair bit. However,
Once?
my skull is already fractured, so I don't
Though
really care.
The first time felt really bad, like some sort of critical injury.
Something you felt like that to me.
Did you say
Count
4?
up to 10.
Yes.
Sounds
I
like
kept
the
going
shorter
past
you
the
are,
front
more
lines.
likely you are to
And
get
just
head trauma.
beating your head in every time?
It's yeah.
Probably. No,
That's-
they didn't
I'm
flank
sorry.
us many times. I can't
Like
say
you wear a
much.
helmet.
They
You need
flanked
to like
us a
wear the
lot.
helmet.
We should go,
At
There
this
was
point,
so many
probably.
Who are the people in the
There
front
was
line? That is
so-
their job to make sure that you do not get flanked.
There were so many times where I would see the front line and I would have to take the front line, but then I would also have to go back and protect our rangers in the back.
I have to talk to Galera about this. Figure out what he was up to.
According to the report that I was reading, it was I was fighting 2 assholes and the third asshole just went past me like a bitch.
Oh, so Galera was doing his job.
His words, not mine.
Galera was doing his job. So it's the others.
Yeah, no.
Was I there? I was on the perimeter and then got
there
hit
was
by
just a
a
lot
shaft of a
them.
spear.
There was like 8.
I hate Poland.
I felt
In the neck.
I felt really spread thin.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, he kind of clotheslined me, but he had to hold the spear down a little bit low, and he just kind of ran at me.
My gun
Came out of nowhere.
That is, yeah, that's understandable.
Magical explosion with Vero.
Yes.
To be
That is
honest
not a
though,
good
with
idea.
you
Especially
Arcadies,
one
no
with enough
offense,
magic to use
but when your
disintegrate.
average person runs at you with a weapon, no matter where they go,
Yeah, they hit me in the head.
your head is going to
I'm gonna
be
get myself away from
Right.
Vero whenever it has magic armor.
I did strike.
Yep. Chaos.
Oh, hello,
Mine
Adrian.
was a lightning bolt though.
I know, I died. It is tragic. Oh, we have to bind the book. Also, your face.
What are you talking about?
Your face is a little stuck.
Oh,
There you go.
Is this your god again?
You heard it?
I heard it.
Bird.
Bird!
Oh, the bird's actually here this time and you're not hallucinating.
Target practice?
I thought it was a bird I would have to juice, but I don't have to juice this bird.
What?
You gotta juice a bird?
That might be a message from my goddess. Do not juice the
Don't
bird
juice
sent
his
from the
god's
god. They just
message.
turn into ash.
Stop juicing his
do
god's
not juice the
message.
I am a woman.
Her, sorry.
Okay, so I've been
What do you want from
attacked
me?
by
I'm a
bird,
kobold.
like, multiple times.
You're fine.
Do we have to talk to HR?
I've seen a kobold with the big tits. Do not lie to me.
My people don't have
to
those.
be honest though, if you're
My
to be
people
honest
don't have
though,
them either.
Sarah,
That is bullshit.
Yeah, it's a strange and wonderful
how
thing.
you are. Should we talk
Hello.
about you that like
What is
when we
happening
take
over
like
here?
you are something?
It's
should we
weird
say
that
you
we're
were something?
planes
Since you
do
technically
to
are
the
a
same
past
species.
tense.
Possible bullshittery.
No, I am. I think, therefore I am.
On the
I am
island, it's
still
always
here.
bullshittery
I
no
am
matter
kept
what.
here by
It's fair.
anger
Even just standing and
and
talking.
Rage.
Yes.
To disagree.
At least out in the open in public.
Don't know why you're looking at me.
What are we looking at?
Juicing up,
We just started looking up.
I'm not juicy. No, it'll turn into ash. I should know. My wife killed a couple of them. They just turned to ash.
So can't juice them.
No.
Here's the question. If you add a little water to the ash...
Alright, so no, I don't actually juice birds. It's just a threat against birds.
Do you use it
They're
against
typically like
Ruby?
holdable and it's just so easy to just.
I'm getting my hammer, Zyra. Don't
Why would you do this
it.
to Ruby?
You're going to get me in trouble.
I'm gonna tell Apollo.
Oh no, please, no.
Didn't we get new sending
Don't
stones?
do that,
Do they have
We
them?
did too.
Don't tell Apollo. No, I've
we'll
never
put it
actually
on,
juiced a
moving
bird.
on.
I promise. Truthfully, this came from Ruby needing blood once, and
This
I
is
made the
sending
then a joke that then there was a
Actually,
bird,
that's
and
a
I
good
said I could
point.
juice.
I will get
I could juice
Ruby
the bird.
instead.
Stop trying to
Juice the bird for them for blood.
stop trying to juice my members.
What? I'm right behind you.
We're
still recovering.
It's all fun and games until someone gets juiced.
Yeah. Yeah, I think half of us are still missing half of our quantity of blood at this point.
Yeah.
That is not true. I'm not missing any of it.
Well, that's good.
I'm not gonna
You don't
stop.
have
My
any
head
of
hurts
it.
too much.
I do have blood. See?
Don't.
Zyra,
Oh.
I'll be at the secrets if
Black
you need
Acre
me.
just.
That's not like blood,
Hey,
though.
hey, Drake.
So anyways, he's gonna do something to
Yeah,
Ruby.
yeah, I see this. Hey, Drake.
Alright, so if I wouldn't have cared, we're doing this thing again.
Would I have gone around for more than
You juice Ruby, I shave your beard.
If I would not
Kabana's tried once. Good luck.
He failed. I won't.
not today, no.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Of course,
I need to go juice a
people
bird.
can go. Oh.
Ruby, you need to run. Oh, he's not here.
I don't think he's in here.
Good.
Where's the bird? We're gonna juice him.
No, I'm not
What?
gonna say what I was about to say.
What's wrong with the bird?
Nothing's wrong with the bird. It's just.
He's just gonna do it just because.
Have you seen the... Aerodon. Have you seen Ruby? We need to juice him.
You need to what? No, I haven't seen him. No.
Damn it! Alright.
Hey, Drake. I keep my promises.
So did Kalbanda.
No, Kabanda breaks this all the time. I keep mine.
That's fair, but still.
Dare I ask?
Oh, I promised him that if he tries to juice Ruby, I'd shave his beard.
Juice Ruby?
Right.
I think he meant put a hole into Ruby the size of a big melon or something like that.
No, I think he kind of
That's what he meant.
like when you have a lime and a hammer. That kind of juicing.
Oh, that way. Yeah. I can
Don't
see
ask me
that.
why he's doing this.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Okay. It's not my business, I guess.
Well, it might.
The one thing with
It might be. Have you ever unjuiced someone?
It's starting to feel weird. I'm starting to feel very
Did you say unnoosed someone?
No, unjuiced. Like practically, I guess.
Unjuiced someone. I don't. No, that's not something I've
I can't say I've done that. No.
Behind you. I'm sorry.
Is loose.
They will play each other since it's pure chaos.
Oh no.
It didn't
Don't
go
make me
well.
do that again.
Yeah, don't look that way. It's problematic.
What?
Like a delayed.
I am making all sorts of mistakes looking around today.
Same.
My entire body
He's not on me, is he?
Not anymore.
has been completely eaten up by chaos, but
Not anymore. Lovely.
Keranos managed to absorb
Well, if this keeps
my
up,
energy, so
with as much flux as there is here, I might have to go down to Redwall.
You know how I am when I'm Super Dragon. I cannot sleep
Perhaps.
unless you, honey.
Let me think about it. How are you faring since yesterday, Arcadies? Unless you were busy, which I will ask you later.
Oh, I'm not busy. I,
Knock me the fuck out.
doing alright.
Or I just pass out because I have too much injury.
Spent some time in Anthoria after, one of those cultists jumped out at me during the perimeter sweep. And the,
100%. And it's we all know that.
Hi.
I will kill him.
I will help you.
Oh, perfect. Some cultists jumped out of the bushes. Just took me by surprise. And, he had a pole arm and kind of clotheslined me, but he had to hold it really low. Hit me right in the neck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me try again.
This.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's gone.
At least for now, I guess.
Where's your clothes?
What do you mean?
It's lucky this is Aether.
He is. He is.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, I'm sorry that it didn't go that well for you. The perimeter team skirmishes weren't exactly eventful either. Just a straggler from the main groups here and there. Large bug creatures, so I'm sure you've already heard about all of it.
Yeah. Seems like the mission was successful. Fortunately, like I said, I got removed early.
Who's Fred?
Dragonites really don't,
The taste of something hot?
well, they take that stuff very seriously when you're one of the generals, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but like.
I did not know that the Dragon Guard were assisting.
They were, smaller contingents that Kabanda had picked out.
By the way,
I see.
Thick fur does not mix well with the desert.
That was good.
It doesn't, no.
You didn't, suffer any injuries or that I should be aware of?
No, I got lucky.
Clothing do not mix
The
with mountainous rain.
plates took all of it this time.
Good.
The Richterland militia, I guess it's not really my place to judge, but they have a lot to be desired in their training.
Well, they are starving peasants with swords.
That's what I was going to say. So that does not help them. Captain?
Have either of you seen Kalbanda around, or do you have the payment Kalbanda promised me from the mission?
Hey, where's my payment?
Kalbanda should have that. I don't know where he's at.
Okay. Well, Seamus is running around, so he's probably cowering in fear somewhere.
Is that how you imagine him? Seamus is around and Kalbanda's
Yes.
like under a desk or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright then.
I've never seen them in the same room together.
I'm gonna find Adric, I guess.
Sure, I'll follow you because I need to stop him from juicing Ruby.
I've seen Kalbanda polymorph.
Yeah, apparently I need to do the
I'm just
same.
saying.
Well, you gotta help me fulfill my end of the promise then.
What's that?
You're looking real angry today.
Yes.
Okay.
I had a very frustrating conversation with Kyle.
Did you?
Oh, wonderful. Adrix
Yes.
by the blacksmith. Or the craft.
Well, I promised
Perfect.
Adric if he tries to juice Ruby that I'd shave his beard.
Yeah. I see.
You know, maybe you just kind of pick him up for me and I'll just, you know...
I don't want to be a part of that.
You know, I'll just kind of like, you know, take that thing right off.
Fucking hell.
If it comes down to it, yes.
Excuse me.
Are we gonna go?
Yeah, let's go talk to him. See if he's juiced our bird.
Those things terrify me.
Yeah, they, gotta be real careful around them, I hear.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, he's full striding ahead.
Sulfur or the Doctor or Califax or Scoops, like people who like are very good at leading are like.
See if I can keep up with his long strides. Yes.
Like Kalbanda and him as he walks by, who are like very intelligent.
We don't have to stop as we walk. I was wondering, do you know of the method of soul contract where you bind your soul to a plane by writing your name in blood? Do you know of this?
I do. What are you doing?
I am asking if there's a way to trace this contract, or if there's a way to find where this, trace where this contract was made, or is, or.
Oh, it's one of those, huh? Contract. It's been written in blood, but we don't have it. Probably.
Actually, never mind. I think we can scratch this. Doesn't this? Wait, this only works if you can send it. If you can, if you write, it only works if you do it, right?
If you write the contract,
you have to be willing to the contract for
you
it to
sign it.
This contract can't be made against your will, correct?
That's right.
What is happening?
Nothing. Nothing's happening. I'm just clarifying magic.
Are you signing a deal?
No, I'm just.
That's kind of what I'm
just
worried
trying
about.
to clarify. You know the 5 things I learned a few days ago about what could be happening. I clarify and write them. Just go down the list, okay? So one of the theories was that the reason the banishment doesn't work on me is because I was bound to this plane instead of my home plane. But that doesn't make sense because I don't remember doing anything like that. Unless my memories were changed and then, yeah.
Well,
no, you would have to be bound here by some external source.
Can I help
if you are not born in this plane and your soul is not corrupted,
who are you?
You would have to have some external source physically holding your soul.
I'm
to
Prince
this plane.
Taker. Can I have your knees?
But if that is the
you know if
case,
there's
you would not be able to leave.
Are you?
Because it's holding
Who are
there.
you? Are you threatening me?
Do you know how to trace this? If there was something doing this to me, do you know?
What? That is.
I said, are you
Give me a
threatening me?
moment.
You've seen me before. Stop acting.
What do you need, Kyle?
I don't even know if those are possible. I have seen them
I wanna ask
twice,
you-
but I've only ever.
Okay.
I've attempted to make one for the queen, but
Don't sign
it never worked.
contracts with devils. All right.
I know.
So then girls are very, very, very difficult.
Would you like to talk?
You would need someone like that person over there
You have
to
a
make it.
split place to talk.
The
that you
Archmage
would
of Chaos.
Pointing at?
prefer?
Not really.
Oh, he's over there. And to get the materials for it is
How about
something else.
the,
Then you have to kill the person to
magistrates
bind their soul to it, and then their soul is stuck there. And every time they die, they just come back to
Sure,
that
yeah,
point
we
and
could
come back,
stand
and
next
it's a
to
horrible thing.
the stone that radiates earth magic.
Yes, you would not. Well,
That's not the one that I'm saying. We
Which
can just stand by the fire tree instead. You know, what the one with the benches?
Oh, we could stand by the fire tree.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be more comfortable for you?
Oh yeah. No,
Fire,
that
Kobold.
little circle out there wigs me out. Makes me feel all like I'm gonna blow up.
Maybe you should stand in the middle of it and then cast.
Yeah,
Then
you
would
think that would be a good
actually
idea? Do you like this island, Kyle?
I mean, no, not really.
So, wait,
The
what?
one who runs it is a psychopathic, old man, and
Haven't you
everyone else is their own thing.
haven't you fought to save this island?
Nope, I did not. You may have, but I didn't.
Wait, you didn't help out with the bit here?
I never helped out with the beer.
Oh, that's right. You were in Silver Wisp.
Exactly, and then Califax supposedly helped, and he didn't, which that makes me angry, because he does not do anything for this place. Anyway.
Did you want to sit down?
Do you need me to crouch down? Do you need me to sit down? Do you
Yeah,
need
let's
me
sit.
to...
No, I mean...
Do you need me to sit down so you're not... Your neck is probably hurting.
Not really, but... to save both of our legs, I think we could sit down.
Sure. So I just had... I mean, I'm probably gonna have... I'm gonna end up spilling it to you, but... there's other things as well, but... Anyways, the more important things first. What? Yeah. Oh, there's a conversation over there. I didn't even notice. Anyways, let me just... Yeah. So, I have a question.
Okay.
Did you, by chance, order something for Nathan?
Did I order something for Nathan? Like what?
Yes. I don't know, like some materials or something?
You have to be pretty specific. There's a lot of people ordering a lot of stuff.
Some animation bars.
I don't think I made that order, no. Why?
Do you know if Nathan made this order?
I think it was asking around about some adamantine, but it was a while ago. Why?
I might be in danger, I might not be. I don't care. I really don't. The person didn't say not to not. They didn't say not to not talk about them, nor the situation to other people. They just said not to talk to Nathan about it.
I'm
Anyways,
so confused.
there was this hooded individual who apparently knows a lot about Nathan, but Nathan doesn't know anything about them. And oh god. And don't worry about it. And I think we might be in danger.
Okay.
Not from what I'm talking
You
about.
there. I have a problem.
I'm not helping you with your bidet again.
Okay, fine. You then. I need help. And not with the bidet.
I'm talking to Arcadies about something kind of important.
I just need a very simple thing. I need you to dispel magic on me.
On you?
On me.
Why?
Believe me, it's for the greater good.
It's never. If it's for you, it's never
You
for the
know
greater good.
Would this count to the thing that I owe you?
Oh, good.
What thing do you owe me? I can't remember.
Nothing. He owes you
Well,
nothing.
you said
You
that-
can't remember.
Well, then I don't know anything.
There you go.
Look, trust me, it's for the greater good. You really want to see what this is?
No.
Then do it. Save all of us.
So I'll only do it if you expand the thing that you. Only if you expand the thing that you
unless
said.
I know what it is.
Why? Why?
So you.
Why?
Why?
Do you really wish me to show you?
You don't have to show me, just explain.
I casted Greater Grundle upon myself on a bet that I lost.
What?
I see. That's just funny. Don't dispel that fact.
All right, fine. You asked for this. You there. You're the one that's possibly willing to help me. Look away. Avert your eye from this horror show. You watch as Seamus relaxes, and a tube falls out of his robe, and it has his head on the end, and it slowly starts to snake around like a flesh tube. And it looks at you with a very pained and begging expression for it to be put out of its misery. That's why.
It doesn't shock me.
Just quickly.
What? I was here.
Fine, if you won't help me, I'll seek it elsewhere.
Wait, I'll help you.
Will?
On one condition.
What is it? Depends, varies.
Well, how bad is this?
Just tell me what you want.
Well, how bad is this to you? Seems pretty bad.
On a scale of 1 to 10, about a 7.
About a 7. Come back to me when it's about a 10.
I'll remember this for later, you little brat.
Anyways.
Anyway. So, basically, a hooded man knows a lot about Nathan, but Nathan doesn't know about that.
Do you know?
So recently they asked me and someone else to intercept a package that was supposedly meant for Nathan. And supposedly you ordered it. From what I...
Might have my name on it. Was adamantine? It's probably coming from Anthoria.
Well, here's the thing. It didn't have it. It didn't have the... Oh. Jeez. It didn't have the dragon insignia. You know, the one that usually is dragon... It had like a... I got a tiger or something. I don't know if that really means anything or not.
How would you know that? Did you already get it?
So they asked me and someone else to retrieve it for them, so then they could dispatch of it.
But you have it, right?
I don't have this, no.
Okay, well... There's a lot of questions. Who is the hooded individual? Do you have a name?
Nope. I tried to see what I could pull from them. And the most I could pull from them was they come from where Nathan comes from, and that's about it.
Okay.
And whatever they're doing for the greater good.
Well, everybody believes that. It's very few
I don't know.
instances
I think
where
they're
that's
good.
true.
I think they just said they don't watch the. They just said they don't want the world to fall apart. But that's very vague and.
Why would getting adamantine away from Nathan stop the world from falling apart? I think somebody's pulling your leg.
I don't know. It's perplexing and confusing to me. That's why I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, it's perplexing and confusing to me too. Here's what we could do. The next time you meet with them, you could have me be there.
think they're on purposely avoiding everyone else.
Oh, that's a good sign, right?
Well, they appeared in Silver Wisp a few days before they asked me and this other person to pick up this adamantine for them.
So they're isolating you.
Wondering how they got their Silver Wisp is what was confusing me.
But they're isolating you here to ask for help against your fellow Seeker members.
Yes and no. I have no idea.
Sounds
I don't
like
know. It's confusing to me. I don't see how any of this makes sense.
Well, it doesn't make any sense at all. You should start grilling this. If you don't want me around, I would suggest you take somebody. After all, you could see how he reacts.
Brennan is the other person that was with me.
Okay. You can see how he reacts if you bring somebody who's not supposed to be there. That might give you more information about what he's after. You see if he acts as if it doesn't really matter.
Although he said a lot of... Although when I've talked to him one-on-one, he always said that he doesn't care if he gets to you. So...
I have no idea what to make of any of this.
I don't know, I'm just telling you things. Maybe you might get something out of it. Or not. I don't know. I just wanted to ask that. And I guess...
If somebody's targeting...
Tell you what you know now, so...
I appreciate it. If someone is targeting Nathan, we need to deal with it.
I would be quiet about it, I guess. I don't know.
What would you propose?
I don't know if this individual is hearing anything of what we're saying. I don't think they're here for now, but I don't have the ability to really tell.
Well, if they're here, I should be able to see them.
I don't know. They just told me not to tell anything to Nathan. And just Nathan. But when I asked Nathan vague questions about anything, I technically told him not exactly what I told you, but enough to a point where it's vague. He just told me he doesn't understand anything nor know anything about this whole situation. So I asked him if he ordered something. I asked him if you ordered something for him, and it was a no.
Not that I can really... So that's the thing, nothing distinctly stands out in my mind, but there's been so much happening recently, it could have been a side conversation.
Did you order a drow to get some adamantine for you or something?
Not that I recall.
That's from who we've received. Where we recovered the adamantine from.
Drow?
Drow, I believe, yeah. I mean, I was close to the town, so. Me and Brennan, we're gonna keep this on the low and not tell anyone, but I don't understand how any of this makes sense, and keeping it secret makes no sense either, so.
No, it really doesn't. More people that know about it means more people can have eyes out to protect Nathan if this person has malicious intent. If you want to keep it quiet...
You're the only one who knows right now.
If you want to keep it quiet, we
Besides
can keep
Nathan.
it quiet. If you feel like you can continue to do an investigation on the individual. Try to figure out what he's after, what his motives actually are. Oh, hi! Weird. Just for clarification, were you invisible or did you teleport in?
Teleported.
Okay.
If you care to know my motivations, you can just ask.
sometimes it's a little hard to do that when you look very malicious and not.
Well, I'm not afraid to ask. Oh my god, the flex. Morph, no. I think my head's gonna explode. Give me a minute.
Take your time.
Oh my god. Why is it so bad today? I'm not afraid to ask. So. Why are you targeting a member of my guild?
I'm not targeting anyone.
Oh.
I'm simply trying to prevent. As I've stated, the false sun and the gravekeeper. I'm simply trying to help and try to prevent.
What? Exactly.
A possible world-ending threat.
And you believe that acting against Nathan will prevent this world-ending threat from occurring?
Not acting against the boy. More so what he carries with him.
And that is...
something dark. Something who doesn't care whether or not this world lives or dies.
And you feel responsible for this because...
Is it so hard to think good merits?
Judging by your armor, and the fact that you don't reveal your face means you're an agent of somebody, and or operating for a group. You have an insignia on your... What are those? Your greaves. And on your gauntlets. Not one that I recognize. So it must be an order of somebody. Or you're an agent of somebody.
You're somewhat correct.
If it's world ending. Who? Or what?
Apologies, headache. I don't know yet. That is what I'm trying to find out.
But for you specifically, where do you come from? If you follow an order, what is it? Or who is it?
I don't follow an order. Also, I am the order.
Being awfully vague. I can hear what you, I think I know what you mean. Care to elaborate that?
I am more so acting alone in this endeavor. But the capabilities I have allow me to randomly jump between points.
Lone wolf. Feel very much the need to act.
Very much so.
Now, a lone wolf doesn't necessarily mean that you've done something wrong, but it does mean you've isolated yourself from people. And you still haven't revealed your face.
This is true.
There's a saying. People who hide their faces also hide a darker secret. To fully trust an individual, no mask or hoods.
I've heard this saying before, yes.
So,
but it comes with its complications.
you mangedly scarred? You're ashamed of your face? Or is it something else?
Something.
And do you even have a name?
I do, yeah.
Do you need me to ask it?
You will know in due time.
So, mysterious entity with no name who's unwilling to share their face wants to stop a world-ending event on his own.
That's not true at all. If I wanted to do it on my own, I wouldn't have involved the false son or the gravekeeper. And now I'm involving you. Against my own will.
Yeah, about that. Seem to have picked off a few of mine. Isolated them. But as vague as you're being. Very curious.
Curious of what?
You. Discussed your motive, saving the world, I guess. And exactly what it is that you need to do that?
Need to slow down the boy's progress. Hinder him at any chance we can. It'll make things easier in the future.
Meaning what, exactly?
the time will come when the boy will become more and more powerful and more of an issue.
And you
if
want?
you're not careful.
And you want to do what exactly? Take him out? Make him disappear?
No. I frankly don't care what happens to the boy. He's not a part of this.
Seems like he is.
In the same way an ant is a part of a colony.
Still an ant.
True.
So, you need him to slow down in his progress, huh? So you can do what exactly? You said stop him?
Unfortunately, I won't be the one to do so. I can't, otherwise I would have already.
And who's supposed to stop him?
Your because of course. You care about him, don't you? Would you rather somebody else do it?
You're making a whole lot of nonsense. With your vague error about yourself, unwilling to share your name or even your face, nor where you come from, or that insignia on your arms. You're now asking me to rally my seekers to stop one of my captains because the world might end. Know how
I'm asking you to do anything.
Oh. But without us, you couldn't do it.
True, but I could always get somebody else to do it that would actually kill the boy. Do you want that?
Do I want one of my members to die? No. I want you to be more forward, less cryptic.
As I said before, you'll know this knowledge in due time. You might think me suspicious. So it's cloak and daggers and such. But something I would like to point out is it's a little suspicious for a human, one who barely knows his own magic, to be able to do the things he's done. And the fact that his eyes turn red when he gets angry is something to be concerned of.
So I should investigate that.
Yes, you should. Take a closer look at his eyes next time you see him. You'll notice a difference.
I've asked a lot of questions. So why did you pop up here?
I have the ability to listen throughout and on specific people. When I heard somebody was talking to the boy about me, to intervene, but I was in the middle of something.
To be fair, I didn't tell him about you specifically. I told him about something about you, but not you, because I don't know your name nor anything about you, and I could be talking about anyone.
Why does that matter?
Your lies and technicalities mean nothing.
But why would that even matter?
Because the one that's riding alongside him knows I'm working against them now.
There's some information. So there's an entity in him that you want.
Supposedly. I'm still working out the final details. The Gravekeeper was gonna look into it, but they've been busy fighting your war.
Well, we've all been busy. Actually, saving people. As I can't attest what you're doing or who you even are.
I'm well aware. But, as I've said to the False Sun and the Gravekeeper, I am simply trying to help. I am simply trying to give information where it should be given and prevent things from happening.
You've been too careful. Which means you're hiding something. Whether or not you're keeping it for good purposes or not, you're still hiding something. Quite a lot of action.
Yes. And I'm sure you have things you hide too.
I didn't say it was wrong. I'm trying to understand why.
Because if I say the wrong things, do the wrong things, you'll act and do the wrong things.
Even your name would do that?
Right now, yes. In the future, no. If I had any ill will against you and your people, I wouldn't be alone right now.
Well, I'm sure that's true. But you'd have hell of a fight. So, let's cut the vague threats.
I'm well aware.
What was it you came here for? Besides to inform him that he did something wrong.
It's not wrong if you didn't tell me what to do.
I told you not to tell the boy.
Well, you said to not tell him about the package.
Enough. As I said earlier,
hold on.
I've brought to the Gravekeeper and the False Sun.
Before we move forward, you refer to him with respect.
Apologies. As I was saying, I came here to bring you as well. Considering somebody was already talking to you. I figured, why not?
Well, I have as much information as you are willing to part with.
For now, yes. If you wish me to leave, I will.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice in when you come and go. Right?
That's not true at all. If you want me to leave, I can leave. If you want me to come by.
It's a very strange response for a lone wolf who wants to save the world.
All I ask is you let me say my piece. I have nothing now. I more so mean, if you want me to leave.
Oh, I see. I don't have any more questions for you if that's what you're asking.
Very well. See you around then.
I'm sure.
You really should have been a dragon.
Well,
That's the entity, huh?
could have been worse. Yeah, that's them. Yep.
All right. Let's go reconvene with Brennan.
If Brennan's here, then.
I'm gonna go take a look at the Sigus building, see if she's there. Kyle. When you're operating with dangerous individuals like that, be careful.
Well, I mean, they gotta be specific as well. If they're not specific, it's not really on me.
Some people don't give you second chances like that.
Okay, well, again, as I say, if you don't exactly mean what you mean, then what's the point of telling me it?
My point being, Kyle, is that some people aren't specific and they want you to infer what they mean. And sometimes when they do that and you don't follow what they meant, they get really mad.
I mean, this one didn't seem like it was.
Oh, he seemed pretty annoyed. Oh.
I was very vague anyway.
We have no idea. When I get back to the glass city, I'll get started. For now, I've got things I need to take care of. But of course, yes. Sorry.
You leap. Mine.
Leave all your black mess. You ever just.
No, that's
I'm sorry, I have to get like.
It's very hard to understand you. You understand what I mean.
I could just go over there. Over there. They're fucking here. So over there is much clearer. There's less people.
Yes.
He's looking for you or me?
Okay, I see why.
One of the cities or incident administrator sent us to investigate. Well, one of us.
I don't want to say that you're hard to understand, but you're hard to understand. Maybe talk a little slower.
His
Maybe I have to
sent us to check on one of your speakers. Apparently, we had a flood of holy and death magic.
I see. Have you seen Brendan?
Blood of holy man. Sorry,
Not today, no.
I don't understand what that means.
Alright.
Okay. What does that have to do with you being here?
If you see her, let her know I'm looking for her. Oh, Adagio.
Right.
That one?
Is that a threat? What's going on?
That is not. That is a non-threat. No. That is a crone of Lady Jorgamon, an ally of Andoria.
I don't want to be rude, but.
All right. To be fair, I should be better. I shouldn't assume that things that look evil are always evil. It's my fault. That's my bad.
Well, yeah, being doesn't help that they're probably like emanating death magic.
Yes, that didn't help at all. But to be fair, we have a lich.
It's also fair.
You're not supposed to agree with me on that. Because you're talking too fast.
Feel like he's having problems. Should I go save him?
Probably.
See, then that I can understand.
No, you know what? He has it.
Is this a problem?
No, I said the same thing though. Like, see?
It's one of
I'm
our.
not the only one.
Nathan, that's one of our allies.
Maybe not in the middle of town. Maybe talking to you in the middle of town. Or maybe you talking to me in the middle of town.
One of our allies really shouldn't be in a cloud of smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how many people have. Never mind.
I more so mean while they're just wandering about. See, that's much better.
Is there something I can help you with?
No.
Alright.
But I am looking for this Zyra.
Down the path.
That way.
Yeah, apparently they're that way.
Now somehow you can understand them when you're further away from them.
I was gonna ask him why before, but it's alright.
You know, I trust you.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. I said it first, and they said thank you to him.
Oh.
It is kind of fucked up.
Get fucked. Oh, hey Nathan.
Thank you.
Was that? Can you?
It was that.
Can you take a dragon?
In a fight or what?
In a fight.
I mean,
Glad
I
you
killed
clarified that.
several, so I hope so.
Did you kill them?
I mean, Ruby took the head off of one of them, so I hope so.
Yeah, I heard about that.
We talked
It was
about
a
that.
little gruesome.
There's nothing more to be
Do you
said.
ever walk up and then hear a question?
Necessary, but.
Who was that, by the way?
Why are you asking this question?
That is a crone of Lady Jorgamon.
I don't know.
From
It's just
Anthoria.
something that I brought up with Toby.
I
They,
see.
I see.
If you could think of a noble,
Give me massive migraine.
somebody with power and influence in a land, the crones are way above that.
Oh.
I would
They're
say
old,
that I guess they were
ancient.
I guess.
Could, yes.
And there's only
Are
a
they
few.
here to financially pressure us now?
Go take a dragon?
No. They're usually here operating off of Anthoria, or for Anthoria,
In both meanings.
from on behalf of the Empire, or Lady Jorgamon,
There's a,
both of which are close.
There's a dragon over there that at one time.
It's actually that region is where the Von Hunts originate.
Nathan just said
It's
the
Lady
boat.
Jorgamon that is sitting in her
you
rightful
sure?
throne, and the Von Hunts wanted to remove her.
Yes. Look at this.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Ow.
So this is one of the Shadow Dragons we don't need to be worried about?
Yes.
You don't have to.
Okay,
Just
that's...
hurts.
That's good. Last time I saw one, good things didn't happen.
All right. Well, they're also kind of a mysterious faction that I still not quite don't really know how to handle it.
I'm gonna go see what they do.
I know who that is. I think
Is there a problem?
Okay. First of all, Ruby doesn't want me to let him be, doesn't want to be turned into juice. Second of all, Zyra's having a recollection of faith.
Right. Yeah, if you juice him,
to have faith in order to recognize
I'm gonna shave you.
I haven't juiced anyone yet. Right now, Zyra's having their faith faith moment.
What did they say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
I am trying, but I have to get to her. Kyle, I'll kill you.
Raven Queen.
That is.
We have to talk later.
There's two Jaspers again, and one of them sounds like your boyfriend. I'm not dealing with it.
Basil's
Oh
barrel.
boy.
So what did you see?
Nathan.
Is this real? Am I actually doing things? Are gods real?
One of these things are.
They're very real.
Say
What?
no better than.
What do you want from me?
We've done this fucking charade before.
That one? Yeah, fine.
When you were peering, were you just looking for...
No, not that. The fucking... There's two Jaspers in the building.
Oh, I'm not dealing with that shit. Oh. I'm not dealing with
What's
that. I've dealt with enough. I've met
Yeah,
my
neither am I.
issue quota today.
Okay. The other Jasper I have contained somewhere. It's Amaka. So this
I'm
should not
aware
be
it's Amaka.
That is alarming.
I am undead. How does it work?
Are you still using the other Jasper for manual labor?
I'm not using it for manual labor. I'm feeding it and watering it, and it doesn't want to leave.
Unless it's pure coincidence, it worries me that they're just now looking for Zyra, because Zyra just went through some...
It's fine.
Something about fucking Raven Queen or something. I don't know. That's good.
Yes, I believe Zyra just interacted with a deity of some sort. So again, it worries me that this crone wants to
Well,
speak with them.
that would make sense. Entity of death and all that.
I'm just wondering, is this coincidence, or did they feel this? And if they felt it, that worries me.
Well, I believe it's more that they... Well, then be worried, because I believe that's what they said.
Okay, well,
It's fine.
guess that's
Apparently
between them.
Jasper, lost his soul to a Amica.
I heard about that.
This has been a thing for like a week now. I know, this is the first I'm hearing about this.
He didn't lose his soul, he just lost his name. Remember, everybody, don't give Faye your name.
Sorry,
I was just gonna say, I'm just saying hi to people. I know I
Did you give him a soul too?
Oh yeah, there was a contract I read through and then signed it. He signed a contract with the Fae.
Is that bad? I can't tell. Does the smoke mean bad?
I shouldn't be in the center of town, Nathan. It seems like you're dying.
Probably not. The Crones are a long-standing ally of Anthoria. Again, they're just kind of mysterious.
I see.
A little creepy sometimes.
Me and
Yep.
Zara's done this plenty of times now. I always
Yep.
By plenty, I mean two.
A little bit.
Adagio, do you have a moment?
I do.
I'm gonna take a seat at the
I was
mansion, I
wondering
think.
if I could pick your brain on resurrection. If you aren't busy.
I might not be able to help you very much.
Adventures.
I assumed something of that nature would be...
Yeah, we did. We
Oh, you can speak now.
Oh, I see. Hey, this is going good so far. Do you actually talk? Are you going to talk to me, or are you just...
Stop shaking me! I'm like a child or
Sure
something!
it's Kambanda? I don't think Kambanda
I'm
is being all
150.
completely destroyed.
Yeah, it's called a necromancer.
Up,
Yeah.
up, down, down.
Aha.
Left, right.
Left, right.
Do you
left,
mind?
Right.
Do you think Basil can think fast?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Pop.
Oh wait, they did the thing.
I have
Popcorn.
Thank you.
Oh, I see. That is fair.
Oh. Oh.
I'm so happy it worked.
See Lila. Oh wait, there she is. my rivetive break taking. Sorry, just kind of getting off my feet for a minute. Seeing where Lila's at. Go talk to them. I think they are on the other map. Yep. Do I want to go down to Red Wall? I'm not sure. We ended up just calling it. Okay. Oh. Guess we should go back in. Orange tree.
I will make these concessions to you, to the rest of the Seekers, okay?
Sure. As long as you do the same for me.
You do not
Careful.
give up more of yourself in pursuit of power, okay?
Are you drunk? Hold on.
Yeah!
This is why you're the sequel.
But when it happens,
I'm going to go fight Voror. If anyone wants to. No! This was Voror wanted to fight me drunk for some reason, and I wanted to see how drunk he could get. He takes a lot of drunk. Sorry, I don't have bread. Whatever.
Should
I'm
probably
gonna go
eat some bread.
I've had pastries. They were delicious.
I'm going to go see if he's drunk.
Like the lady in the swamp. The swamp that I have to go to go visit Tiamat.
Oh.
I believe that's what that was.
Pulling on Tiamat's tail, are you?
I wouldn't recommend it.
They're more like pulling up my
I have seen worse.
Sounds like fun. I don't know shit.
I think Christopher's gonna die.
I'm not being rude. I'm.
Well, I hope not.
He doesn't normally say that. He's also been running around in his freaking pajamas. Something's.
I don't know exactly.
Okay, well, did he tell you where he went?
You deserve to know through it all. I know, like.
I'm okay.
It can either be a pendant with mana crystals that can be replaced in the field, or just enhanced with a spell that can be invoked. Those things common.
I'll have to go through them eventually. I have to go through them eventually, but.
Okay, child with candy. Get rid of the messages on the sending stone. I have to go through them. They don't have that function. So I have to go through them.
Fix itself and go back to the normal shape.
Yep. Good luck. Don't die.
Oh, what to do? Oh. I should probably call it. Yeah. What building is this? Right on top of the tree. Quite sure I like that. Alright. New residents, I guess. Go cause chaos. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it, I think. Pretty tired. So we'll end a little bit early tonight. As always, everyone, please take care. Be kind to one another. Goodbye.